Peekaboo. You can't see me yet. I'm hiding. Let me get rid of my song from 100 years ago. We'll get rid of that. I guess we can take some of these other things away too, can't we? A couple of minutes early, but what the heck, huh? Alrighty then. Guess I better refresh everything on my end. Hi, Beth. Just gonna let it refresh on this side. For some reason, I'm having some buffering on my end, and I've got the highest internet speed you could have, 25 megabit upload. But for some reason, maybe it's the New York cold weather getting into us. Victor, yeah, we'll do this a little bit later. What did I do with it? Uh-oh, I lost it. I don't know. Some of you guys haven't seen me before. And thanks, Beth. I subscribed to you a while back here. I appreciate it. And I lost my mail call. What did I do with my mail call? This is embarrassing. I was sitting in here for 2 hours getting things ready for giveaways and everything else. Now I can't find my mail call. Well, shame on me. Oh, my goodness. Victor, I'm trying to find what you sent me. I think we're going to get rid of one of these cameras. We don't need them both on. Maybe I'll use that one for close-ups, maybe. Is there a buffering problem out there, guys? Is it running okay? Because I'm buffering on this side, and I have no idea why. Doesn't make any sense to me. Okay. Let me expand this screen out. Get this thing up here where it belongs. That looks pretty good. I'm still buffering over here, guys. And I have no idea why. But we'll go with this and see how it goes. I'm pretty quick at these. Now, I've got some giveaways here tonight. And what we're going to have, giveaway number one is 2 war nickels. I've got a 1967 40% half. A trinary bill. I've got a trinary here that we're going to be taking care of. Get this out there. A 1960D small date penny, along with one of the newly discovered die chips I found, a 2016 Philadelphia. It's got 3 different die chips on the coin, and it's not just one coin. I found it on several dozen now, different varieties of these die chips that weren't mentioned earlier anywhere. But as long as the stream is going okay on your guys' end, I'm going to start doing some quick hunting here. And as you'll see, when I open these nickels, I don't mess around ripping the ends off. And I do it a different way, and I've done it this way since 1966, and believe me, I don't miss a thing. I also use these. I also I use the headband magnifier, so I can get through these nickels pretty quick. And I'll run them out in a roll and go through them. I know what years I'm looking for, and anything that's a potential double die Anything before 19, look at all these. Holy cow, I'm going to have half the box out. Anything before 1960 I hang on to. And other than that, I just, you know what, after all the years I've been doing this, it's like secondhand anymore. You know what coins are double dies, varieties and such, and you can get through a box of nickels as long as you know the dates you're looking for. You can get through these pretty quick. And with the added eyes, Beth, was it you that was telling me you had a little problem seeing now and then? Or was that maybe Cheryl? I can't remember who it was that said that. But I'll tell you what, you slap these things on your head and they really help you see what you're doing. I gotta bring my light back over. Maybe I can see what I'm doing anyhow. It is a good way, Beth. It really is a good way to go through nickels. If, like I say, if you know what years you're looking for that have potential errors and varieties and such, you pull them out. You can get through. I go through between 6 and 12 boxes a week of nickels, and I go through some pennies too. I do separate these in little piles, and I've got some really strong thumbnails. I can rip through a roll like a like a pit bull going through a bone. But using the glasses does help. You can get through the coins if you know what years you're looking for. And I am particularly pulling out a lot of the newer ones because there's so many die chips. And the thing is, I know they're not really that fantastic to collect, but actually looked at that one. They're not great, but when you find one like the 1960D nickel, it's got a bar 0. Look at this. I'm not finding nothing. I'm not finding much of anything before 1960. I've only got one so far, 1958. That's not good. But when you know, like the bar S, it's got many varieties of the bar 0 error, die chip error, cut error. They're all basically the same, pretty much. I'll give this. You just started a few months ago. Well, I started. Ken Peavy is live. No, it's not Ken. Yeah, Ken Peavy is live. What's he doing out there? We got to get these scheduled shows so I know who's live when, so we aren't stepping on each other's toes. But I see Ken's live. He's also got a database of all the different channels that do have. I don't know why I look at those 2005s. I've yet to find a detached leg yet, but I don't know. He's got a database. Ken's got a database of all the channels that have shows. We just got to get it so we know who goes live when. But I've been doing this for a lot of years. I took a pretty solid break for a while there. When I moved to Arizona, I started a security company and stopped. I didn't stop collecting, but I certainly stopped coin roll hunting. I stopped that for quite a while. But as far as collecting, I'll never stop collecting. And now it's not I'm not collecting for me now. I'm collecting for the grandkids, whatever I have here. And I've still got a lot of, this is the fun part. I'm retired now, so this is the fun part for me. Not finding nothing except the perspective error coins, the double dies and such, but there's something there. 1953 Philadelphia. Oh, look at that. 1941 also Philadelphia. But I zip through these things like crazy, and then I go to sleep at night and I still see them. I'm going to do how many we got out here? 4. There was 6 a minute ago. It's going to take time to build my channel. You know, when I came back to New York in 1999, I was in Arizona for 25 years. And I'm buffering, huh? I'll keep an eye on the stream. Let's see what's going on here. Well, I'm really showing. I'm uploading at 11 point, or I'm sorry, 9.4 kilobytes a second, and I've got a really, really super high speed internet here. I'm not slow at all. Why I'm lagging, I don't know, but I'll be calling Verizon tomorrow and see if there's some kind of problem. I don't get on live that often. There's a 1946 Philadelphia. This is a quick way, and honestly, you don't miss. You don't, unless you drop them on the floor, but you don't miss much. I'm going to ask you a question here. I know we only have a few out here, but hopefully I can get a couple things off to the people at 1941. Again, I get a lot of 41s in New York. A lot of 41s. I don't know what it is. Generally, there's a 1955 Denver. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, Gerald. I have no idea. It shouldn't be lagging at all. It's 56 Philadelphia. Is fast as the internet here. 60 down and 25 up. So I don't know what's going on. Should never lag. Unless maybe there's something on YouTube's end. It's possible. It is possible they get so many people going at the same time. Their servers, I'm sure, sometimes do get overburdened. You know, there's a lot of varieties of 64 double dies. And 64s, there's enough of them to build yourself a castle. I don't pull them out. And most of them look like they've been through the grind anyhow. There's 2 64s in this row here. Anybody want to win something? Victor, you still here? Hey, Victor. The old flea market. Yeah, 64s, you can't help it, Gerald. It's the first coin in the nickels. They've been minted over 1 billion of them. And there are varieties of double dies, but because the nickels are so warm in most cases, occasionally I do find a decent looking 64, but my light's not hitting these coins right. Boy, there's a beautiful 1998. That's gorgeous. See my eyes that I see with? See these? They really do help, especially when your eyes are shut. It's not full steps, so I don't keep them. If they're not full steps, I don't want them. Full steps and looking pretty good. Clippity clop, it's a dog going back and forth. We get 6 people in here. I'll give away the first thing, and then I'm going to start marketing this channel so I can get some more subscribers. I do give things away. I have a lot to give away, and I like to share. I'm retired, like I said. I have a budget for coins alone. I have one. I have a one bank account that's just for coin roll hunting. I keep that at $1,000. We try to keep it at $1,000 balance. And when I get low on it, then I have to sneak money from other funds, which I don't like doing. I learned from an old guy when I was 14 years old, a friend of the family. He'd been a coin collector since he was a kid, and I met him when he retired. And that guy taught me more about coins, more about how to look for coins. You know, it's very possible I could be missing a something special, a double die, a variety, but I go with the years that are known. Yeah, Cherry Picker's Guide is very good, Beth. It's a good book to have. There's a lot of information in there, and you can find some really neat stuff because most of the time you don't know what you're looking for in many cases. But like I said, I could be missing something in here that if I miss something in here, it's going to be because it's unknown or it's not known very well. I know what nickels have the varieties, what nickels have the errors. Of course, the nickels before 1960, I hang on to all of them, and the 60s because of the cut error on that. 64s are probably good to hang on to, but I don't. I don't have a limited amount of time really to collect or to scrutinize coins. I can take as much time as I want. I don't want to miss any of the chat here. Yeah, he was a good teacher. Here's the thing, Beth. At 14, and I only lived a couple blocks from him with my parents there, and what he would do, he didn't drive anymore. I don't know why. I never asked him, but he didn't drive a car, and he was 64 when I met him, and he would walk to the bank, which was only about maybe not quite a half a mile, but he'd walk to the bank and walk home with a $50 bag of pennies. Now I say bag because back in '66, that's how they counted them and just threw them in bags, and they were parking meter coins. So I would start walking up to the bank with him and back, and then we started. He would go one day and get pennies, and the next day he'd go and get nickels. So I started carrying one of the bags too, and them suckers are heavy. You know how heavy a $50 and how heavy $100 in nickels are, and throw that in a bag, and it's like carrying Santa Claus's bag across your arms. But we carried them for about not quite a half a mile, and go through them. But back then, almost every third coin was a wheat coin or a wheat penny. And nickels, we were still getting the war nickels because it wasn't that long after they were minted. 64 isn't that far after 45, and they weren't being pulled out of circulation that readily. And Indian head pennies and the occasional V nickel as well. Not all that much. We'd still find Indian heads, and it was a lot of fun. But I started collecting so darn hard. I got my mom interested in it. What was this? I thought that was going to be a war nickel. It had the same toning. I don't think I've missed anything. Here's something that looks like a grease error. I'll set it aside. Take a look at it later. There's a lot to learn, Gerald. There really is. I mean, you can be in this for 50 years and still learn. I think I've always listened to the older guys and some of the younger guys too. They know what's going on. There's an old one, whatever it is. Another 41. I think that's like the 641 in this box so far. And another 46, Philadelphia, both Philadelphia, because I live, excuse me, in Western New York, so I'm not far from that mint. Although I do get a good share of Denver's, not too many San Francisco's. But this is crazy, I do think about 66 when I started, and pulling these out like this, there's a 54 San Francisco. pulling these out, there's so many of them. I mean, you'd look down after 3 or 4 rows of rows of nickels, and you got a wheat or a war nickel there. They really came quick. Not anymore. I've been averaging 2 war nickels a box on pretty much average. The best I've ever done so far was 7, and I started this again in April. And of course, I've had many boxes with none. That's the way it goes, though. You never know what you're going to have. Pennies, it takes me a lot longer. I mean, it takes me a lot longer with these, too, because I've still got to go through this pile of at least 120 coins right in front of me. Generally, I just take my time and look at them as I'm pulling them through. But right now, I just wanted to get acquainted with some more people, have some giveaways, have you get to know my channel and how quick and how crazy I can get through these things if I'm just going to pull them out. But I'll tell you what, I bought, who was I talking to, Cheryl or Beth? I bought that scope from Amscope, and I'm not happy. I'm not even happy with the arrangement that I realized after all the studying I did on all the scopes and the different attributes of different scopes, and it looks like Amscope is probably the best out there. Well, I chose between 4 and 5, and I finally ordered one, and it came. I set it up. I tested it, and it worked really great. But then I realized I can't get a close-up. I can't get a shot of the entire coin. All I can do is get really tight close-ups of part of the coin. So I called them, and I asked them, is there something I could do? And they said, well, no, not with that particular scope. You're going to have to get a different one, which is the lowest price different one that I need for coins, according to them, is about $200. Another 41, Philadelphia, is about $200 more. And there's no other lenses I can buy that would help. So I kind of made a boo-boo, and I've got a scope I don't really have much use for, other than real tight close-ups. What is this, 46 and 41 night tonight? Ontario, Canada. Peter, if you're Ontario, we ought to work together. I'll send you what you're looking for here, and vice versa. I love the Canadian coins. I just picked up a where is it? I don't know if that camera is gonna see. Let me bring this other camera online real quick here. Whoops. I picked up this one. I'm nuts. I have to go back to OBS to see that I'm seeing it okay. Let's see if we can get this camera over here. Picked up a 1900. Come on. This is a 920. I don't like this camera. I'm going to get a GoPro, a couple of them. Picked up a 1900 large set from Canada, and 1901 and an 1899. I love Canadian pennies. Always have. I used to collect them back when, and let me get that out of there again. But and I like the Canadian nickels as well, the older ones, of course. And I'm not far from Canada. I'm only, what am I? As the crow flies, Niagara Falls, about 75 miles, 80 miles. And we used to go up there every weekend when I was, late teens, and when I was about 20, we used to go up all the time, hang out at they had an indoor carnival up there. It was great, a lot of fun. But yeah, I just started getting into the Canadians again, and mainly on eBay. I do all the shopping on there. You know, if this thing's buffering, I'm really going to be mad because this is the absolute fastest internet I can get from Verizon in this area. So I hope it's working okay. I'm going to give a giveaway right now, and I'm going to ask you a question. So if you're listening up, give me. Let's see. What should I ask? All right. The first one that answers this quickly, not quickly, but right, correct. First one that answers this, I'm going to give you a. Let's see. What will I send out the first thing? I don't know. Maybe I'll look. I got so much junk around here. No, I shouldn't say junk, but I got so much laying around. How about a 65 silver, 40% silver half? And I'll throw in one of the discoveries I had on these 2000, I don't know, 2015, 16, 11. I've only got a couple of the others, so I better hang on to that. I'll throw in one of the error coins that I've discovered here. Not it. Well, they are errors. I'm sorry. Die chips are errors because it's an error and malfunction. It's a malfunction of the die. I got. All right. I got rolls rolling around over here. All right. 65 half. And an error coin, multiple die chips. On this one, it's labeled on the 2x2. Answer this question. What of the following presidents, which president was never on a coin? Andrew Jackson, Calvin Coolidge, James Cook, or James Monroe? First one that answers that is going to get these coins. Andrew Jackson, Calvin Coolidge, James Cook, or James Monroe was never featured on a coin. And if I'm buffering again, I'm going to be mad. Son of a gun, man. Look at this. It's flying on OBS. 6,200 kilobytes. Jackson. Well, look at that. Miss Coddington, I guess you got that right. So send me your mailing info, and I'll get this out in the mail to you right away. You got the, if this thing can see, I've got the other camera up here. You got a 65 or 67. Yeah, 65, 40% half. And hi, Nikita. I love that name. And a three die chip 2000 and what is it? 2016 Philadelphia nickel. I think it's uncirculated because I did pull that one from a roll. I've got several other rolls I want to pull out. But you got that one. Yes, Beth, you won. You, me, yes. So send me a PM, or you can go to the link. I don't even think I have the link in this video. I don't. You can go to the link on my Facebook page or my main. Just send it to me here. You're welcome. Wow, I just knocked over a bunch of halves. Okay, let's get through these last couple of rolls here. And I don't want to run this thing too long. I don't know who's. I think somebody else is coming live tonight. I think Half Dollar, is he on there? I'm not even sure. How are you, Nikita? You can't stick around now because I'm going to have another giveaway shortly. I'm not going to run this too long. How long have I been on? Half an hour. I'll give it another half an hour or so, and then I'll give some more goodies out. Who knows? I might not stop giving goodies out. There's the year I was born, 1952, Denver. 57. I got rolls of them, rolls and rolls of 57s. I just got to go through them and start rolling them by grade. I've got quite a few that are just, average circulation or worse. I don't keep any culls or any really Man, I don't know why I keep finding 97 and 98. This is false steps. This is a 97 Philadelphia full step. I'll set it aside, make a roll of them too someday. Um, 930 half dollar. Okay. Well, see, I know I saw JB canceled his. He canceled his live stream tonight. I don't know why, but I thought he was on Thursday nights, and I asked him if it was, if it was due to me coming on here live. Do you have sound now? I put two mics on. Let me turn that down. That's blaring. Like the old commercial says, can you hear me now? Can you hear me okay? Am I here? Okay. I don't know what's going on, guys. I guess the channel doesn't want to work for me tonight. It just... Okay, that's... I don't know. 7, 1941s, 6 or 7. Something like that. Where did Victor go? Doggone it. He went to make a video and I don't think he came back. And I don't know why I had to change microphones. I didn't change mics, I just changed I put the mic on the camera on. How many rolls have we done? 5, 10, 10. Let's see how many rolls have gone. 20, 25. Jeez, I haven't even done half the box yet. I'm talking too much. Gotta be one war nickel within the next 5 rolls, I'm gonna say. Should be. And I've got a lot of stuff to go through here. Did you send me your stuff, Beth? Your personal, your info, so I can get that out to you? I'll probably mail it tomorrow. No, actually, it'll be Friday. Friday, I'll mail it out. Hi. I have a visitor. Her name is Angel. She's going to sit on a bed behind me, but you can't see her because I got the camera angled differently. All right, where'd everybody go? Go get your friends and tell them to get over here. This is nuts. You're learning from watching me open rolls? Well, opening them or going through them, Beth? I open them. I keep my nails, my thumbnails, just a little bit long, and they're strong anyhow. And I can't do it with dimes. If I do it with dimes, I'll probably break my nails. I've tried it. Pennies. Yeah, pennies I can't do it with. Dimes and $50, they just rip right open for me, but pennies I can't do it. I don't think I can do it with dimes either. Hey, Victor! Victor! Hey, wait a minute. Okay, everybody just hear me, so hang on a minute. I gotta find my mail call. I don't know what I did with it. Wait a minute, yes I do. I think I do. Hang on. I just cleaned the whole desk off. Everything's fine. Moved everything around. And now I can't find my mail call. Doggone it. I left the room. I didn't leave the room. I left the desk. I don't believe this. I had them both out. I have no idea what I did with it. I would probably be swearing pretty bad right now, but I don't do that when I'm live. But I'm pretty doggone mad because it should be right here. And I don't mix things up usually when I have these coins set aside. No, that's not it. Alright, well here's my mail call. I sound like you, huh, Victor? Maybe I got it. I don't know, maybe I got it too. What the heck did I do with it? I set it right here before the show, and I set it on the shelf next to the monitor. It's out of my box of trash nickels. That's not it. That's what's going to Beth. Well, Victor, as long as you're there, I've got a couple of coins coming your way anyhow. As a thank you for one thing, and just because I send things. And I like your show. And maybe because you do remind me of myself. I don't know. But I can't find my mail call. I'm going to keep looking for a minute because it can't be very far. It's got to be right here. This is crazy. This is nuts. I would not have put Victor's coin in a stack of other ones, but I'm going to look. Well, look at that, will you? I can't find it. Did it fall on the floor? No. Can you believe this? I'm not buffering, Beth. It's YouTube. I have too fast an internet connection to buffer. I probably have as fast an internet connection as the government does. Victor, you know what? Showing your family. Yeah, I know. Anyhow, listen. Victor sent me a beautiful proof coin, and I can't find it. And I feel like a dummy. Oh, man. It can't be far. This is my workspace. I had this, which I showed to, well, I showed to everybody, but who was it? Who's in Canada? I forgot. Who's in Canada? Peter? Was it Peter? No, it was not Peter. It was somebody else. Hey, Victor, watch me. I'm your carbon copy. Let me go through these again. Get some of them out of the way. All right, here we go again. Here's another giveaway. I don't care. I got a trinary note. Let me go to OBS so you can see it. Or if I can see it so I know you're seeing it. Trinary note 104011414. And the camera, no more Logitech for me. I'm not going to ever buy one again. I'm going to go with the GoPro and forget about it. Here's the giveaway. There it is. And because I'm silly and don't know what I'm doing, I'm going to throw a star note in with it too. Hang on a minute. There. The star note's going with it too. All right? Star note and a trinary. All right, now let's see. Geez, there's 3 people here. I should just give you all one. Huh?
I just found these on the other table. Is that what you're looking for?
No. Angel's trying to find Victor's coin too. I feel like a dummy. I really do. Star note and a trinary. Here's the question, if I have one. All right, this is a. It's gonna take you some time to figure this one out. Let's see. I'm gonna wait a minute because I see I'm buffering on this side, and I shouldn't be because this thing is flying. This thing is flying over here. But this is a personal thing about me. When did I start? What year did I start playing drums? Go ahead, search it, find it. You'll find it. It's even in my. I do believe it's in my bio. What year did I start playing drums? Come on. I'm sure Beth will probably come up with the answer. I think she has the answer to all questions before they're given. Guess if you don't know. If it's not in my bio, if you're not a friend of mine on Facebook, which you all should be, I'm 65 years old, so you figure when did I start playing drums? It's been a minute, I'll tell you that. I know there's a bit of time lapse here. I'm not sure how much, but I'm still moving coins up there, and I haven't done that in 3 minutes. What the hell is going on? I am so tired of the way this has been running. This is. Keep guessing. Man, why is this thing buffering? It's not buffering through OBS. That's going like a bat out of hell. It really is. I had to refresh my page, guys. I don't know what's going on over here, but it's OBS is flying. It's at 9.69 kilobytes per second, or megabytes per second. Keep guessing. Just keep guessing. As soon as I see the year, that person wins. I see 65 and 70 and 85, and 80, 72, 56, 75, 59. You're all coming close. No, I was older than 4, Beth. Come on. '74, I was already a recording artist. Come on, you guys. I haven't seen it yet, so I haven't missed it. I'll keep looking up. Boy, everybody's going around the barrel, but they're not on it yet. '49, Peter. I was born in 1952. I wasn't drumming 3 years in the womb. Another 41. Nobody has said the year yet. You're all going all around it, all over the place. Keep going. Okay, I'm gonna scroll up, but I'm pretty sure nobody has said it yet. No, nobody has said the year yet. There it is, Silver Hound. Silver Hound. You got it. December 6th, 1966. My dad bought my first set of drums because he got tired of me nagging him. And he gave me an early Christmas present. So, Silver Hound. Oh, look at that. Victor, you're only a year off. Send me your personal info, Silver Hound, and I will get them bills out to you. I got so many coins over here to look at. I'm fooling around on the channel and everything else, and now I got work ahead of me. Okay, I gotta do something else. How about a couple of war nickels? Who wants a couple of war nickels? I'm going to give a couple of war nickels away. Do I have a question? Maybe I'll do what Victor does. Maybe I'll think it's just something for you to. Maybe I'll just do something that you can. I'll write something down. Okay, I will. I'm gonna write. I'm gonna make you guys work. You want to get to know me? I'm gonna make you work. First of all, I gotta find my pen. Now that's gone. Victor probably took it. We're getting more watchers here. Now I don't want to leave the channel, but it is almost 9 o'clock, and $50 comes on. But I'm gonna write. What should I do? I don't want to pick a number. That's silly. Let's see. What can I do? I had another numismatic question here, and those things are silly. All right. I'm going to write a number down between between 50 and 150. So start smashing them keys right now. Don't go too fast. I want to watch it so I don't miss somebody. Between 50 and 150, and whoever gets it gets a couple of war nickels. between 50 and 150 gets 2 war nickels. Oh my God, you gotta be kidding me. Look at this. Here it is. You gotta be kidding me. Let me go back to OBS. I want to make sure that you're seeing this. I wrote it down. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. This is nuts. This is crazy. Now, Beth Coddington and Pete both said 111 at the pretty much. Well, Pete, of course, Beth said it first. I did say in the information on the video, please only one item winner so we can make it fair. But Bet, you can stop guessing, guys. I'm gonna, that's what I said in the thing. But I'm a fair guy anyhow, so I'll leave it up to Beth. She can either say, yeah, what the heck, Peter, you can have him since I already won, or I'll send you both two. I'm gonna let you decide, Beth. I'm gonna let you decide. I'm gonna put you on the chopping block. All right, Beth. You know what? You're a sweetheart, really. I did say that in the description of the video. Only one item per winner because it's fair that way. But all right. So what did I just give him? 2 war nickels. All right, 2 war nickels for Peter. The 2 notes are gonna go. I got that already down. What am I doing? And then Beth gets the 65 half. And the crazy nickel. Did I forget anything? Do I have everything here? You seem to be lucky no matter what channel I'm on. You know what? You seem to be lucky at every channel I go to. And, if I'm sitting in the bushes out there, Beth, every time there's a contest, it seems like you win. Well, I'm going to cut this live stream and maybe go through the rest of these nickels. Maybe I'll just throw them in a pile and do them later. But please, share these videos, share whatever's on my channel. I will always be out here to share the fun of coin collecting and coin roll hunting. And Beth, try that sometime. Try doing it this way on your rolls, as long as you know how to search for them. As long as you know what years you're looking for, you can get through them quicker. I'm not going to tell you to use your thumbnails the way I do, because you'll probably be yelling at me because you broke a nail or something, but just go ahead and do it that way. I appreciate everybody watching, and I'll be on. I'm going to try and organize this and find out when JB and CoinOp and everybody's on, when their live streams are, so we can get them organized and not step on each other's toes. I would be out here every day, with no problem. I've got the time to do it. So thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you on the next video. Appreciate it. Share, subscribe, tell your friends. Talk to you later. Bye.